time is it?
You frightened the life out of me.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, what are you doing here?
I just didn't want to leave Ken last night. He was very down.
Well, of course he was. Oh, look at me. I can do without shocks like that at my age. You don't help, you and Ken.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's about time you both sorted yourselves out. Worried about a child when the two of you are the biggest children on the street.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
Well, he needs you. You know he does. And you need a man.
Oh, any man?
Well, Ken'll do. At your age, you can't afford to be fussy. Oh, now hurry up with that tea. Look, my hands are still shaking.
I'm glad you came to live round here.
You mean having us yuppies across the street?
Well, it's just nice to have mates where you live, you know what I mean? Thanks for staying over, Charlie. I really appreciate it.
Oh, don't mention it. Best night's sleep I've had in ages.
Was it?
Well, no. To be honest, I was terrified that Nutter was going to come back. I still think she'd tell the cops, you know.
I'm doing the right thing. I'm sure I am.
Are you sure?
Look, if he does out again, I'll have him down the nick so fast his feet won't touch the ground.
Holding you hostage in your own front room, I should think so. I don't think Curly's going to be so laid back, you know.
I'm not going to tell him.
What? You have to.
I'll only worry him. Enemies on the doorstep I can cope with, but having a neurotic husband and all are just about to tip me over the edge.
Morning.
Morning.
Just popped in to see how you're feeling.
Oh, thanks.
So? Yeah, OK, fair enough.
I have to be going.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, thanks for staying. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you'll be back.
Well,
For goodness sake, what's to think about?
I think we've still got a few things we need to sort out.
Like?
Well, what we're going to do next for a start. I mean, this is interim order's only a temporary thing, so that means we've not lost him yet.
You don't think so?
Oh, no way, no. Up until he disappeared with that welfare bloke, everything was going your way.
Ken?
Yeah, I felt the same. And that Adam was more or less bribed to say he wanted to stay with Baldy.
Well, exactly, but I mean, I blame myself for that. It's me that should have applied for custody.
You? Well, I don't see what difference that would have made.
Oh, no disrespect, Dad, but I'm younger and he knows me a lot better.
Yeah, but you couldn't offer him a proper home, could you? You've been through all that already. Deirdre?
You only got me to make Adam a full flaming English. That's why I'm late. Eggs, sausage, bacon, tomatoes, fried bread. Poor lad only wanted a bowl of cornflakes. He were too shy to say. Are you listening? This is your nephew we're talking about. You're Uncle Ryan now. Hope you realise that.
Yeah, right.
Michael! Congratulations in order, I hear.
Yeah, they are, thanks to you. You were dead right about going to the law. Justice prevails.
Ha ha! Oh, it's a wonderful thing, is the rule of law. It's what stops us from being barbarians and Weatherfield County supporters.
Well, yeah, the law is important, but it's Adam that counts.
I'm not with you.
Well, it doesn't matter what the judge says. It's the day that Adam accepted me as his father. That's important.
Little acorns, Michael. A 10,000-mile march starts with the first step. Well, I mean, it's not long since our Ashley started treating me as his dad. It'll all work out, don't worry.
Back to reality, eh? Harsh world of commerce.
Instead of?
Oh, a rosy glow of a warm fire, a rug, a chilled white wine, the woman of my dreams on my arms.
You mean no Deirdre? Oh, wasn't it great?
Well, he had his moments, honey.
Only moments?
Yes, many, many moments. All wonderful. See you, friend.
See ya.
I just want to say thanks. That's my pleasure. What for? Well, it all started with you. Because you told me the truth, I got my son at home with me, where he belongs. I got custody. Well done. Right, well, I've got to go now, but thanks again anyway. Deirdre.
Hi.
Hi. Listen, I've to see Mike. Okay, gather things didn't go too well for you and Ken.
No, it could have gone better. I was so sure it was going to go in Ken's favour.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I couldn't let him go through it on his own, could I?
I'm sorry.
Well, at least you and Ken are back together. Silver lining and all that, eh?
No, not really.
I thought you said...
I said I went along to support him.
And last night?
I stayed at his, but that doesn't mean to say we're back together, as I've realised this morning. But don't worry, I will be out of your way soon. I mean, the last thing you need is me under your feet all the time.
No. No, you stay as long as you like, OK? You need to get yourself sorted. Best way you can do that is if you've got somewhere to stay.
No, I've imposed long enough.
Hey, what are friends for? OK? OK? Sorted.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Thank you, Dev. But I will get myself sorted out soon, I promise.
No problem. What?
What do you want to go and say that for?
What?
Well, she was on her way to finding somewhere else. She'll never move out while you're Mr. Hospitality.
Gina, she's a friend.
Yeah, and she's in the way.
Gina,
Excuse me, were you not just going on in the car about how great it was last night by ourselves?
Yeah, it was.
Well, exactly. So do something about it.
Listen. What is that special relationship between a father and his son? It's sharing. Sharing, isn't it? Us dreams, us goals, us ambitions.
2 lamb chops and a quarter of boiled ham, please.
As I was saying, that unique attachment, which is never better demonstrated than with the work ethic, and with the magic words and son emblazoned over the shop, marking the proprietorial attachment between them.
Never meant out to my old man.
So in this sausage competition, surely it makes sense for a father and a son to unite, to show the world Team Elliot is the power behind the modern sausage.
I knew someone who entered a competition once. She got that worked up, she come out in blotches.
Thank you.
Then she had a nervous breakdown. They reckoned it wasn't connected, but I think it was the stress that got to her.
For pity's sake, will you shut up?
Eh?
I've never met such a prophet of doom. You're the most depressing woman I've ever met.
I never am.
Madam, when you walk down the street, undertakers rub their hands with glee, dogs roll over and howl with despair.
I'm not staying here to be insulted.
Good. So, about us entering this competition?
No,
No?
me and Boris are quite happy as we are. Aren't we, Boris?
I'll say we're on for a right result.
Thanks very much, love. Bye.
Deirdre, you and Ken, what you were saying about being taken for granted.
Yeah?
Well, listen, it's none of my business, but I thought...
But it is your flat and 3 is a crowd.
No, it's none of that. It's none of it. Well, OK, it's some of that, OK? But listen, mainly, it's I just don't want to feel that you two are splitting up when it's not necessary. Look, we men, we do not have the ability to open up that women have, OK? But you can't condemn us because of that.
What do you mean?
I mean that we're single-minded, OK? We're blinkered, yes. And when we get our teeth into something, sometimes we concentrate on that thing and the people that we care about and rely on get left behind. But it doesn't mean anything. And I'm sure that Ken didn't mean to take you for granted. Now that Adam's gone, don't you think it's time to take things back to where they were?
Yeah, I suppose so. But it's not just being taken for granted that was bothering me.
What then?
Oh, where do I start? But no, you're probably right. I should make a bit more of an effort. He has had a horrible time of it lately.
Yeah.
I don't know what's got into you this morning.
Just leave it.
You're like a coiled spring, you. Damn. You flaming idiot. What the hell have you done now? Right, Sonny. You better tell me all about it and quick.
Oh, hi. What are you having?
Oh, hi. I'll have one, please.
Toya?
I hear congratulations are in order.
Yep.
You must be delighted.
I am, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Well, here's to the new happy family.
Cheers.
He did what?
Virtually held her hostage.
What, she's not doing anything about it?
No.
Well, you're not staying there again. If anything, Emma can come and stay with us. I'm surprised Curly hasn't come charging back.
She won't tell him. Doesn't want to make a fuss.
Oh, well, that is very noble and stupid. I'll have a word with Ashley. At least that way we can all keep an eye on her.
No.
Why?
I promised Emma I wouldn't say anything.
Look, I'm telling you, I need more time for my coursework. This rota you've done, it's got me down all hours. I can't do both. We need more hands at the pumps.
Excuse me, I could always do a shift or two, you know. I do have extensive experience in the licensed trade.
Thanks, love. I'll bear it in mind.
Right. Steady on here, we don't want the punters topping themselves.
Blanche, can I ask you something and will you tell me straight up? Am I miserable? I'm just a plain speaker, I tell it how I see it. It's other people's fault if they read doom and gloom into it.
Is it really?
So, you think I should be, like, trying to look more on the bright side?
Well, it couldn't be any worse.
Right.
Well, he had his breakfast, went to school as happy as Larry.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
What do you mean? I'm giving you a progress report. I thought you'd be interested.
You thought you'd rub it in.
Oh, grow up. Adam's made a decision. He's made his mind up. It's about time we gave him credit for having more sense than you have.
Ken, sit down, I'll get you a pint.
Who is it?
Linda Baldwin. Can I come in? Come to say I'm sorry.
Well, it's more than I've heard from your brother.
I know, but he is.
How do you know?
Can I? Because I've just dragged the whole sorry tale out of him. He's actually in a right state.
Really?
Yeah.
So?
So I want to know, he wants to know, what you're going to do about it.
What do you think?
Look, I don't fight other folks' battles for him. Especially not my family. They're big enough to sort themselves out. But Ryan, he wasn't thinking straight. He's been through a lot.
And I haven't.
Of course you have. I wasn't saying that. But some of us are better equipped to cope than others. Dean's death knocked Ryan for 6. I blame myself for not noticing. I thought if I gave him work at the factory, it'd take his mind off things a bit. But when he saw you, it brought everything flooding back. He's not mature enough to cope. If you want to blame anyone, blame me. It's my fault for pushing him too hard. Have you got brothers?
No.
Well, when one of them dies in your arms and the other one takes on 'cause of it, it's hard.
I didn't want to kill Dean.
No, I know you didn't. Same as Ryan didn't want to hurt you. He ain't got it in him.
Where is he now?
I sent him home. In tears, if you want to know. So are you going to press charges?
I just want to get on with my life.
That's all he wants.
Well, then he better start. And now. I mean it, Linda. 1 foot out of line, I'll have him straight down the nick. Is that understood? And he keeps well away from me and this place.
Yeah, you made your point. I'll make sure he keeps his nose clean. Thanks.
So, I'm not doing very well, am I? Adam with Baldwin, Deirdre with Dev. Wouldn't surprise me if Blanche didn't do a runner soon.
Oh, dear, Ken, what are you going to do?
Well, that's just it. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. And do you know what's worse?
What?
I'm not sure I've even got the energy to care anymore.
Oh, rubbish.
No, you can say that, but it's true. In order to fight, you need energy. And I just feel worn out.
But you've just been through a huge emotional turmoil. It just come to a head. I mean, you're bound to have some reaction.
Think so?
Absolutely. I mean, the Ken I know and respect, well, I mean, he wouldn't let something like this get on top of him.
Really? What would he do?
Well, for a start, he'd march round to Deirdre, ask her to dinner and get things straight with her.
Easier said than done.
Of course. Doesn't stop you trying, though, does it?
garlic, parsley, basil and oregano.
Yep, it's my mum's secret recipe.
They don't sound too radical, Boris.
It's not. The secret's in the proportions. Trust me, it's dynamite.
Can I get you lads a refill?
No, sir. We've got some urgent concocting to do. I've told Maxine we're working late so we can get our consistency. They may as well hang that medal round my neck now. Ashley Peacock, Master Butcher.
And Boris Weaver, his faithful partner. Dad's not going to be best pleased with us winning, is it?
No, he's not, Boris. But sometimes a son's got to do what a son's got to do.
Aye.
Come on.
Yeah. So, the surgeon said he'd have no choice. He'd have to have his leg off, just below the knee.
Yes, but look on the bright side. He'll get twice as much wear out of his socks now.
What were those boys shouting at you?
No, something about haggis or the Loch Ness Monster. That's what they're all on about.
Are they?
Yeah, pathetic, eh?
I hope you gave back as good as you got.
Well, if they came to Glasgow, we'd give them a mouthful and make their hair stand on end.
Yeah, I bet you would. So it doesn't worry you then?
No, not really.
So what's wrong then?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, do I have to stay there? Because Linda said I could go to school where they play rugby.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
So you don't like it where you are then? Come on, you can tell me. Look, I'm your father. I want what's best for you.
No, not really, but I suppose I could give it a go if you really want me to.
That's my boy.
But I don't have to support Man U, do I?
No, why?
Well, we had a great day at Leeds, but...
So what is it then, eh? Celtic or Rangers?
Partick Thistle.
No problem. Anything else?
No, not really.
Good. Now listen, you won't hear me say this very often. I'm really chuffed that you're here with me. We've got a lot we've got to find out about each other, and I'm going to enjoy doing that, so welcome home, son.
Make sure we've got the house to ourselves for the evening, so what do you say? Give us a chance to try and straighten things out.
I'll give it a go if you will.
Oh, that's fantastic. You won't regret it, I promise. About 80?
Yeah, OK.
Right, well, in that case, I'd better get a bottle of your best red.
Ah. Here you go.
Oh.
Now this you will love. A New World, aged in oak.
Well, that's very nice, but...
It's on the house.
Oh, well, thank you. See you later.
OK.
Thanks again. Pleasure.
I don't know, devious or what? The things some people will do to get rid of their lodgers.
Oh, hello. I was just telling Edna here about Ken losing the case and the lad ending up Baldwin's.
And I was about to say it could be a lot worse.
I beg your pardon?
Well, let's look on the bright side. I mean, let's be honest. He'll have a dad with loads of money, a stepmother who's young and attractive, he'll have a sports car to ride round in, a golf club to join, a nice business to inherit. I mean, Ken's very nice.
The flaming hell do you know about it?
Eh?
Nout.
Exactly. So why don't you mind your own business?
Right.
We can't go on like this. We can't go on like what? Well, all the ordering's gone to pot. Toya's telling me she's asked you for stuff and you've done nought about it.
Oh, yes, she might have mentioned it. Only I thought it were an observation, not a request. I'm a butcher.
No, Fred, you're not just a butcher. You're in this, with Mike and me. Now, who's supposed to do the ordering?
Don't ask me.
Right, well, we need proper lines of communication open so the staff know who to go to. We need another meeting. 11:30, Wednesday morning, right?
If you say so.
Good. And make sure Mike knows.
Oh, good. Here, let me get you a drink.
Eh?
When a man is low, 'cause he's overworked, unrecognised and abandoned by his kith and kin, he needs the solace of someone who's equally as miserable. What you having?
That was lovely.
See, you've forgotten what a good cook I can be.
Yes, I have.
You know, in future, when there's something bothering us, we must talk it through.
I have tried.
Yes, I know you have. What I mean is, in future, I'll listen better.
Really?
Really. It's good to have you sitting at the table again. Your place is here.
You think so?
Definitely. You know, I have taken you for granted. I realise that now. I mean, I'm so stupid. If it's not bad enough losing Adam, to lose you as well. I need you, Deirdre.
Well, I have to say, it has been uncomfortable playing gooseberry at Dev's, so it is nice to be wanted. And I have been worried about you.
So will you come back?
I don't know.
Not just for me, for Blanche. We need you. Say you will.
Oh, all right then.
To us.
To us.
New beginnings.
Ah, all that.
You know, I can't tell you what this means to me. It makes me very, very happy. Really does. And now, we'll be able to appeal against Adam's decision as a family.
Pardon?
Well, with you back again, we can appeal against a decision with a better chance of success. What?
Ken, can you hear yourself? I thought you wanted me back for me. That's what you said.
I do.
No, you don't. You think you do, but really, you're obsessed with Adam. This is not going to work, is it?
Oh, Deirdre, please.
It's not just being taken for granted. It's knowing that I'm being used as part of your agenda for Mike and Adam and Susan.
No, look, that was clumsy of me. I didn't mean that. Honestly, I want you for you. Honestly.
Do you know the tragedy of it is? You probably believe you do.
Deirdre, please.
Good night, Ken.